Welcome back to Industry Talk. Now Meg Major continues her conversation with Bill Shaner, President and CEO of Save-A-Lot Food Stores.
Save-A-Lot and Rite Aid recently entered into a unique licensing agreement to add store-within-store concepts in Greenville, South Carolina market. Would you be able to tell us a little bit about how that expansion plan is going?
I'd be happy to. It's really a very interesting concept. It's Save-A-Lot Rite Aid. We've actually joined forces a little bit with them, but Rite Aid acts as a licensee, much as our other 240 licensee are. So they own and operate their their Rite Aid store, and have Save-A-Lot products within that store under a licensing agreement with us. So far, so good, as we have done the remodels of the stores and then really preserve the best of what Rite Aid does, which is really their pharmacy, their health care, all the different things around that they're, do very, very well in stores all across the country. And we bring the best of what we do, which is really food. And it's food that's great quality products at market leading prices. So we're real excited about the potential to combine the best of what Rite Aid does, the best of what Save-A-Lot does underneath one box into the same size store that the Rite Aid was currently in, just simply by remodeling and retrofitting the store. These stores are exciting. When I first walked into one, I walked in the front door and I stood there and I said, wow, this is unique, this is different, this is going to be a very powerful format, hopefully. And so far so good. The customers are voting yes, and the stores are off to a good start. We've got a lot to learn about each other's business, but we're very excited both of the test stores that we've seen and also about the potential to potentially expand this format as well.
Along those lines, very quickly, is it still in the pilot stages, safe to say, or is it a little bit moved past pilot?
Now, we're still in the pilot, analyzing the 10 stores and really understanding the customer response to it, understanding the business model implications. So we're still trying to observe exactly what this might mean, and haven't made any decisions yet as far as any future ventures.
Well, good luck with that. I think it's very fascinating.
Yeah, thank you. It's interesting.
Let's talk a bit about the importance of being hyper-local and how that relates to Save-A-Lot's new partnership in South Texas.
Yeah, well, we're very excited about our new relationship in the Houston and the border towns of Texas, where we converted Save-A-Lot stores to El Ojoro Save-A-Lot underneath a partnership with a Hispanic entrepreneur named Rafael Ortega. Mr. Ortega is very successful, has a little bit more than 100 stores already that he owns and operates underneath the La Michoacana and El Ojoro brand names, and very, very much understands that Hispanic customer base, and specifically the Mexican customer base that is so predominant in that marketplace. And we know that we have a lot to learn about that customer, and frankly, as we've joined ventures with him and combined the best of what he does, which is really first understanding his customer base, but then all around the perimeter. Very exciting, Meg, to see this store, because again, it's the best of what we do, which is really the center store. It's the value equation. It's our exclusive brand products at market leading prices. And then Mr. Ortega has the expertise around the perimeter for that Mexican customer base, that when you stand in the store, you're very, very much in the middle of a Save-A-Lot store, but you're in one that really has the ability to resonate very powerfully with that Hispanic and, again, the Mexican, specifically in that marketplace customer base. It's a lot of fun. We're, again, still in the learning stage there as we watch this format go, but customers are voting yes, and we're very pleased with what we're seeing so far.
Join us next week as we conclude our conversation with Bill Shaner and look at what the future holds for Save-A-Lot.